This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the incredible Fantastic Four roulette system by Dusty. And today we're going to put his system up against Aussie Pete's Never Loses in the Casino roulette system. He says he wins $250 every single day, and we're going to test that system again today against the Fantastic Four by Dusty. This is going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and get started with Aussie Pete's strategy first. And we're going to be betting on Follow the Winner color on red. And so it'll switch to black when the last number is black. And let's go ahead and spin. I'm going to show you everything you need to know with both of these systems to start winning money in the casino. And that's a 22 black to start. Okay, that's a loss. And when we lose, we're going to go up 2 units. So we're going to go from 10 to 30. You can see we're minus 10 currently. Let's go ahead and spin. And this is an amazing system that makes a lot of money and is very safe. And that is another loss. So we go up another 2 units. We go from 30 to 50. And I actually hope that it does get tested pretty good today because, again, Aussie Pete says this is never lost. And we're going to find out today. Did great the last time. Now let's test it again. Okay, that's a win. So if you get a win, you check your balance and you look to see if you've made $50. We have not. So if you get a win and you're not at $50, you go up 1 unit. So let's go ahead and do that. And those are $10 units. Now we have a $60 total bet. And here we go. That's a 13 black. That's a loss. Okay, so what we do with losses, we go up 2 units. So we'll go from 60 to 80. And we'll be on black. Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm going to cover bankroll and everything else as we go through. Let's see if we can get back on track here. And that's a 23 red. That's a loss. We'll go from 80 to 100, and we'll be on red. And we're minus 130, but this is a $2,000 bankroll system or a $200 bankroll system with dollar units. And you can play whichever fits your budget, but it's really testing us now. So this is going to be exciting to see how well it does with such a horrible start. And that's one way to know if a system is fantastic, if it has a horrible start and still comes back and wins. Let's see what we get here. And we lost again. So we're going to go from 120 to 140. And we'll be on red, Follow the Winner. Now we're minus 350 out of a $2,000 bankroll. We've pretty much lost almost every single bet so far. So let's see what we get here. Again, the worst thing that can happen when you're playing Follow the Winner systems is to get real choppy back and forth. And that's what's happening right now. So we're going to go from 140 to 160. And we're going to be on black. Follow the Winner on color still. And I still think this system's good enough to come back and win. Let's find out. That's the 35 black. Okay, so when you get a win, you look to see if you're up $50 from your last point, and we are not. So that means we go up 1 unit. So now we'll go from 160 to 170, and we'll be on black. Here we go. That's 11 black, and we've been patient. We've had lots of losses. So let's check our balance again. We're still not up $50, so we go up a unit. Now we're at 180 on black, and we've been patient waiting for a color streak. And we went through a really long stretch of back and forth choppiness. And now hopefully it's our time to start making money. Now we're up 20, but we haven't made $50 yet. So we're going to increase by a unit again, and we'll be at 190. But we lost, so we go up 2 units. So we will go from 190 to 210, and we'll be on red. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and spin, and let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a win. 3 red. Okay, so we're at 40 now, and if you get close to $50 and you're high in the bets, then Pete says to reset. So we're going to reset. We'll go back to 10 on red. And now let's start making some money. Here we go. Again, until we get to $100 profit now, because you go 50 at a time, we're going to go up 1 on wins, up 2 on losses. Okay, that's a loss there. So we're going to go from 10 to 30. And again, our next target is $100 profit. So we'll have a $30 bet on black here. And we got the win. Fantastic. So let's check our balance. And we're not up 100 yet, so that means since we won, we go up a unit. Now we're at 40 instead of 30. And it's already a great comeback after such a horrible start, but let's see what we can do now. That's a $40 win, And we're up 100. So we accomplished our goal again. Our next goal will be 150, and we'll be on black for 10. We're going to reset. And here we go. There's something else very important I need to tell you coming up here. It's going to be really important to keeping your bankroll. So we lost that one. So we're going to go to red now, and we'll go up 2 units. You can see we were at 10, and now we're going to 30. Okay, so we're going to make, I'm going to show you an adjustment you can do to really never risk any bankroll. And let's see, that's a loss. We'll go from 30 to 50. Okay, here we go.
No more bets.
And we're up 60 now. Here we go. We haven't had the chance to show you, I haven't had a chance to show you this yet because of the way that the bets have been, but it's really integral part of this system. You don't want to miss out on it. So make sure you watch the whole thing. We're up 110. So we have a new profit level there. We're going to be on black for 10. And here we go. So our next goal is 150. That's a 25 red. And that's a loss. So we'll go from 10 to 30, up 2 units. And let's go ahead and spend, and we'll check our balance again. Okay, that's a 25 red. Okay, that's a $30 win. So let's check our balance. We're not at 150 yet. So here's where it changes. Our goal is 150. This is how you can really keep your bankroll with this system. So all we need is $20 to get to the next one. But you can see the last bet was 30 and we won. So the next bet should be 40. But we're not going to bet 40. We're going to bet 20 because our next goal is 150 and we're 20 away. So let's do that and spend. So you can see how this really keeps you from losing your bankroll. It's much safer and you can still achieve your goals. And that's a win. So we're up 150. We reached our goal. Now we're going for 200. So now we'll be back to 10 on red and we'll start again. So we have to keep sight of where that next goal is and don't overshoot it. Okay, that's a 26 black. And that's a loss. So we'll go from 10 to 30 and we'll go to black. And I'm really enjoying this system from Aussie Pete, and I hope you guys are as well. That is a 10 black, and that's a $30 win. So let's check our balance. We're at 170. So since we won at 30, we should be betting 40, but let's see how much we actually need. We don't need 40. We only need 30. So we take one away, and we'll put a $30 bet, which will give us $200 profit on black. Okay, so we don't need to overshoot our next goal. Okay, I started out overshooting just a hair just so I could show you I went over $10 on one. But now we achieved our goal at 200. So we're going to go for 250 now, and we'll be on black for 10.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. We're 7.5 minutes in with this one. Aussie Pete never loses, wins $250 every day strategy, and that's a $10 win. So when we win, we go up a unit. So we'll go to 20.
No more bets.
And spin. And here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a $20 win. So now we only need $20 for our next goal, but we were at 20. So after a win, we should go to 30, but we're not going to. We're going to stay at 20 because that's all we need for our next goal of 250. That is how do you keep control of your bankroll and don't lose it. And that's a 3 red. That's a loss. So we will go up 2 units from 20 to 40. And you can see if we had started higher and lost, we'd be higher in the progression. And that's just more risk that we don't need. And that's a 20 black. And that's a loss. So we go from 40 to 60. Now we'll be 60 on black. And here we go. Okay, that's a 30 red. That's a loss. So we'll go to 80 on red. You can see it's getting choppy again. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 16 red. Okay, so that is a win at 80. So we're at 190, and we won. So we're not in session profit. So we're going to go up a unit. Now we'll be at 90, and let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's a $90 win. We're up 280. And now let's just go ahead and try to get to 300. You don't always have to get as high as you were before. You always want to play smart. So let's just put a $20 bet and put our sights at 300, and we'll put them on red.
No more bets.
In fact, when you're playing this, if you have a bunch of losses and say you drop from 600 to 200, you can actually adjust your profit goal from basically like 500 to 250 and just reach for the next $50, and that's even safer. And let's see here, we lost 20 there, so we're going to go to 30. To 40 because we're going to go up 2 units. And that's actually what it takes to get to 300 anyway. So that's exactly what we need. And here we go. So I would definitely advise that as well. If you have a horrible streak, say you're up $500 or $600 and you drop back to like 150, 160, change your goal to 200 and just start building it back up again. And that's even safer. And that was at 40. We got the win. And let's see where we're at. We're up 300, so we go back to 10. And let's put 10 on black and spin. Now we'll go for 350. So you can adjust what your targets are based on what's smart and then how you want to play for the night. So that's something that really will help you out. And we're going for 350. We lost, so we go up 2. Now we'll go from 10 to 30. And again, Aussie Pete says he plays this way and wins $250 every single night. And I can't wait to see what you guys think after you test this. So let's see where we're at. We need to get to 350. That's $30. We usually increase by 1 unit after wins if we need to, but we don't need to because all we need is $30 to get us to 350, our next goal. And then we just go ahead and spend. Here we go. That's a 0. That's a loss. So we're going to go up 2 units from 30 to 50, and we'll stay on black. If you hit green, you don't switch the colors. And here we go. And we got a win, 35 black. Let's see what that did for us. Okay, we're up 340. But guess what? We don't need to increase by a unit and go from 50 to 60. We only need $10. So we put 10 on black, and if we hit this $10 bet, we reach our new goal. Each one is $50. And here we go. That's a 20 black, and we reached our next goal. So now we can set our sights at 400, and we'll be back at 10 on black.
No more bets.
And here we go. Again, early on, when you set a new goal, you increase by 1 unit when you win, unless it's not necessary, but it will be early. So when you lose, you just go up 2 units, but you do switch to follow the winner on color. So we'll be at $30 on red this time. And we're 12.5 minutes in out of 15 with Aussie Pete's Never Lose It roulette system. And that's a loss, so we go from 30 to 50 and switch to black. And here we go. Ooh, we hit the 0. So we stay where we're at, but we go up 2 units because we lost. So we'll go to 70. And let's go ahead and spin. And this will give me another chance to show you how to use your mind to manage your bankroll. And there's another loss at 70, so we go to 90 and we switch to red. And you can see we've dropped back to 190 profit. So we'll keep that in mind when we set our new goal here. That's a 5 red. Okay, we got a win. So we're at 280, and our goal was 350. But what you want to do is, if you're really in trouble, or if it's high risk, like right here, because we're already at a $90 bet, just make our next goal 300 and back up $50. So now all we need to do to accomplish that is 20. So let's just bet 20. We'll back up our goal because we passed the previous $50 amount, and we got the win, and then we just achieved our 300 goal. So then we just go back to trying to get to 350 again. Instead of trying to jump over all the goals we've already reached, you just reset those goals and play smart. So we're going to put 10 on red, and now we're just going to try to get to 350 again. That's the smart way to play. And that's a 16 red. We got the win, so we'll go up a unit from 10 to 20, and then we'll check our balance again after this one. Again, we're trying to get to 350. Now we reset our goals for $50, and that's a 17 black. So we'll go from 20 to 40 up 2 units.
No
And
more
let's go
bets.
ahead and spin. Here we go. But we lost that one, so we go up 2 more units. We'll go from 40 to 60 on red, and then we'll check our balance again after this one again. Another loss, 10 black. Okay, so we'll go from 60 to 80. Okay, we're up 190 at the 15-minute mark. We're going to go a little bit past because I want to make sure that this system comes back here. So I did want to log where we're at the 15-minute mark. We were up 190. We'll go from 80 to 100. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we finally got the win there. So then we have to make a decision. So now we're at 210. We do not want to try to get, since we're at $100, we don't want to try to get it all back again. So all you have to do now is you just reset your next goal at 250 and back up just a little bit. And to do that, all you have to do is take the bet from 100 back to 40 and spin, and then you can build it back up. And then we got the win. We just reached our new goal. Again, we were up 190 at the 15-minute mark. Now we're up 250. And another really good representation of how Aussie Pete plays and consistently wins every single day of the week. We're going to keep testing this. And I want to know what you guys think down in the comments. As always, that would be awesome if you'd let me know. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I cannot wait to share this one with you. Let's just jump right into it and get started. I can't wait. All right, the time is finally here for Dusty's Fantastic Four roulette system, and he says you can play this all night long and never lose your bankroll. So I'm going to show you why he says that and everything else you need to know. You can see we're at a zero balance. And what he does first is he looks at the last numbers. Most of them are red, so we're going to go black. And then we're going to look and see if the last number was odd or even, and it's odd, so we're going to go even. And we're going to go ahead and spin. The timer's set, and here we go. That's a 32 red. Okay, and that's a break even, which means we won one, lost one. So we just rebet and spin. And I'm going to show you why you can play this all night long, just like Dusty does. And that's a 33 black. And that's another break even. So you're also going to be building up comp credit with this if you're playing automated, or really even if you're playing with a dealer. The more hands that you have, the more spins that you go through, the better chance you have of building that up. But I'm going to show you the progression and how you can play all night and make money as well. So that's a loss. You can see we lost $20 there. When we lose with this system, we're going to go from 10 to 20 on each, but it's not a doubling system. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go.
No more bets.
It only doubles on the first one. That's an 8 black. And that's a $40 win. Look at that. Now we're up $20, and we go back to the original $10 bet, and we'll pick red since the last one was black, and we'll pick odd because the last one is even. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. And Dusty says you might not make as much money as some systems with this one, but you will make some every night, and you can play all night long without worrying about losing your bankroll, which I think a lot of you you would love that. So we lost that one, so we're going to go from 10 to 20 again, but we're not doubling. I'll show you the rest of the progression as we go through. And here we go. This is Dusty's Fantastic Four roulette system. Okay. We lost that one, and I'm sorry, we didn't lose that one. We broke even on that one. Let me make sure that's right. Okay, so we are going to leave that bet the same and spin. Here we go. That's a 20 black. Okay, we lost that one. So now we're going to go from 20 each to 30 each. And let me see where we were there. There we go. Okay, so we're at 30 each now on red and odd. We went from 10 to 20 to 30. And that's a 5 red. Okay, we got the win there. So now we're back up 20. We're going to go back to 10. And let's go ahead and do black and even. The last one's red and odd. And let's see if we can build up some more profit here. And I told you it's not a doubling strategy, and it's not going up a unit each time strategy either. So I'll show you that as we get to the next next bet there. But there's a nice $20 win to start. So now we're up $40. And again, this one's all about steadily making money and not losing. So we will go to red now and odd since the last one was black and even. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a break even, so we just rebet and spin. Still at the base level of 10 here. And that's a 33 black. Okay, and that's a break even, so we'll just rebet and spin again. Again, building up some comp credit here. You know, you don't want. I know it's not fun to tie a bet, but at least you're not losing, right? And you can build up some comp credit at the same time. And that's a nice $20 win. So now we're up $60. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and we'll go black and even now. And here we go. And then I'll share with you that progression coming up. Again, it's not a doubling strategy. It's not a go up a unit each time strategy, even though it looks like it is right now. And there's another $20 win. So now we're up $80. Okay, this is working pretty well now. We'll be on red and odd. So, you know, don't worry about it if you tie a couple bets. That doesn't hurt you any. That's a 26 black. That's a loss, so we're going to go to 20 each. Okay, and that temporarily drops us back to $60 profit, but we're still in profit, and we're 4.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 28 black, and that is a loss, so we're going to go from 20 each to 30 each. And spin, here we go. So we went from 10 to 20 to 30. And that's a 19 red. Look at that. That's a $60 win. And we're up 80 now. Fantastic. So we'll go black and even now. And it's trying to go with what didn't hit last. And that's a 30 red. So I think that's a break even. We're up 80 though, which is pretty darn good considering Dusty says this is a system that doesn't make as much as other systems but doesn't lose. And I think that's what we're all looking for, is a system that doesn't lose, right? And there's a nice $20 win. We're up 100 now. So we'll be on, let's go odd and red now. And spin. And again, I will share with you the rest of that progression as we get to it here. And that's a loss, so we'll go from 10 to 20. And spin. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. For $10 units, you can also play this with a $200 bankroll and dollar units. And that's a break even. So we're up 80 right now. Let's rebet and spin. And every time you do get a win, you're picking up new profit. That's a 2 black. And that's a total loss. So now we're going to go to 30 each. 60 total and spend. So we've gone 10, 20, 30. But this is not a system that goes up 1 unit. I'll share the rest of that as we get to it here. And that is a break even. So we'll just rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 22 black. That's a total loss. So now you're going to see the rest of the progression. We're going to go from 30 to 50. So once we get to this level, we're going to start adding up the 2 previous bets, form of Fibonacci, but modified Fibonacci, because we're not starting out 10-10. We're going 10, 20, 30, 50. That's a break even, so we'll just rebet and spin. So that means that if we do get another loss, we'll go to 80 each. And that's a 27 red. That's a $100 win. So now we're up $80. We go back to 10 each. And we will be on black and even. All right, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 31 black. And we did, I think, lose $10 there somehow. But let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 19 red. That's a loss, so we'll go from 10 to 20.
No more bets.
And spin here. That's a 17 black. Okay, that's break even. We'll just rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And let's see what we get on this one. That's a 24 black. That's a $40 win. So now we're back up 100. Let's start building it back up again. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. And let's go odd and red.
No more bets.
All right, let's go ahead and spin here. See what we get. That is neither odd or red, so we're going to be increasing to 20. Okay, so 20 each, 40 total. And obviously, it's best if you do get the win on the $20 level because you are doubling the bet, even though you're actually just going up a unit. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. We're at 20 each here. That's a 21 red. There it is, $40 win. Now we're up 120, so we're building up the profit. We'll be on even and black now. Let's go ahead and spin. We're back at base level, 10 each here. And that's a 19 red. That's a loss, so we'll go from 10 to 20. That's always, again, always ideal if you can win at the $20 level because it actually is doubling, even though that's not how we're getting there. We're going up a unit and adding 10 plus 10. So let's see here. We're up 100. Let's rebet and spin. We're at the 20 each after that initial loss there, and there's a 10 black. Okay, so that's a $40 win. Fantastic. So let's see where that puts us. We're up 140 now. That's what I like to see. Now we'll go red and odd since the last one was even and black. And we're almost 10 minutes in out of 15. And so far we've done what Dusty says. We haven't lost. That's the whole goal, is he likes to play all night long and never lose. Sounds good to me. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the first system day. It hasn't lost on the channel yet. And he says that it hasn't lost, period. So I'm going to keep trying that one out until we see otherwise. We're going to go from 10 to 20 after that loss. And that one was from Aussie Pete. And he says he makes $250 every single night of the week. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin.
No more bets.
But you always want to check it out yourself and test it yourself before you go to the casino. That's the smart way to do it. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Now we're still at 20 each because we tied that last one there. That's a 34 red. That's another break even. So we're up 120 still. Let's rebet and spin. See if we can get a win here. That's a 22 black. That's a loss, so we'll go from 20 to 30. And spin. We're at 30 each, 60 total. That's a 26 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we will go from 30 to 50. 50 each, 100 total. That's a 12 red. And that's a break even. Okay, so let's just rebet and spin. And eventually we're going to get wins on both. That's a 7 red. And it just happened. We just won $100. So now we're up 120 again. We go back to 10 on black and 10 on even. And we're 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 6 black. That's a nice $20 win. So now we're up 140. I know sometimes it seems like we're moving along slow here, but I tell you what, you can't sneeze at that one. That looks pretty good. That's a 24 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and go from 10 to 20. And spin. And Dusty says he plays all night like this. Doesn't fear losing and continues to steadily climb up and win money. And And there's a $40 win. Now we're up $160. So that's awesome.
No more
It's
bet.
coming around nicely and building up profit steadily. That's a 29 black. Okay, that's a break even. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. We're still at the base level 10 each, and we're 13 minutes in out of 15. That's a 9 red. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and we'll go from 10 to 20 on each.
No more bet.
$40 total bet, and 2 minutes left with this one. Looks pretty safe to me so far. That's a 31 black. And that's a break even. So let's rebet and spin. And again, with the progression with this one is 10, 20, 30. And then you add up the 2 previous bets for your next bet. So it goes 50, 80, 130, and so on. There's a nice $40 win. Now we're up $180. So let's go ahead and place the new bets. We'll be on red and odd now. And spin. And seems to be making pretty good profit to me. And that's a 35 black. And that's a break even. We'll rebet and spin. I can handle these break even spins if I'm up that much in 15 minutes or less. So that's a 3 red. That's a nice $20 win. So now we're up $200. Now we're kicking it into gear, and we'll be on black and even for 20. Only a minute left with this one now, and haven't even risked. I mean, it doesn't seem like we've lost any of our bankroll. I don't even think we've been down at all with this system. So it's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin even black here. And yeah, it doesn't bother me since we're up $200 in less than 15 minutes. It doesn't bother me having these break evens. Let's go ahead and increase now to 20 each.
No more bet.
And spin. Now, if you have a bunch of break evens and you never make anything, then that's one thing. But we were up $200 a second ago, and there's a nice $40 win. Now we're up $220. This is absolutely doing fantastic. Let's go odd and red now. And here we go. This is our last spin, and right at the 15-minute mark. That's a 36 red. And that's a break even. So we ended up making $220 profit in 15 minutes with Dusty's Fantastic Four Roulette system. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about this one. And also let me know what you think about the first system today. We had to test that one again because he says that it has never lost. And that was Aussie Pete's win $250 every single day of the week roulette strategy. And then we have Dusty's system right here that he says he didn't say it's never lost, but he says that he never said that he has lost, but he just said that it's one you can play all night without losing. So pretty cool stuff. And remember to send your systems in just like they've been doing. Send them to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I sure look forward to seeing everyone's systems every day. And that would be fantastic. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. We're almost to 50,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button, and let's keep growing this great community. You guys are awesome. Remember, you can really help each other out by putting what you think of these systems after you test them on your simulator. Let everybody know what you think about these systems in the comments, whether you like them or don't like them. Let everyone know. That really helps everyone when they're trying to make a decision of whether to take one to the casino or not. So help each other out. Let's keep growing this great community. Again, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Let's hit that 50,000 subscribers. I'm excited to do it, and let's keep it growing. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.